It is a very special commitment edition of the Recruiting Roundup. I'm Jordan Ham, and we are joined by Arcadia outside linebacker Trey Brown. And Trey, you've had a lot of schools coming in pretty quickly, had a lot to juggle the past couple of months. So I'll let you take it away and let us know where you're headed.
First off, I want to start by thanking God for everything because without him, none of this would be possible at all. And next, I want to just start by thanking my mom and my dad for all the unconditional love and support they've shown throughout the years that I've played football, starting since I was in first grade. And I just really love them for that. I also want to thank my coaches and my trainers that have worked with me throughout the years, helping me become a better man and a better player to sharpen my tools. And lastly, or not lastly, but next, I want to thank all my close friends and family that have just kept me on the right track through the way and just pushed me towards my goals and just made me become a better person and always made me feel comfortable around them. Lastly, I just want to thank all the schools that have just reached out, showed their support, given me an opportunity to play for their football program. But at the end of the day, I can only choose one school, and I'll be choosing Duke University.
Congratulations. Already rocking the blue and the white.
Yes, sir.
Why was Duke ultimately the choice for you?
Just it's a very prestigious college, just overall. It's a great campus. I've just been harping, like when we talked later, last interview we had, I was saying like it's been an atmosphere thing to me. I wanted to get out and see the campus. I went out to see the campus about 2 weeks ago, and I just loved everything and the way it looked. And I just the relationships I built with Coach Albert and Coach Singler and how they've reached out to me just from the jump and showed love and just shown that I could have a very key role in that football program. I just love it. I just love the feeling I get from them and Coach Cutcliffe as well.
Mm-hmm. They were a school that offered just roughly a month ago, maybe not even that long. But when did the conversation start happening? I know you've really preached the relationships with the coaching staff and really everybody involved in the process. So when did those relationships start to happen with the Blue Devils?
Probably about 2 weeks before I got offered, they reached out, and Coach Albert reached out and said that he liked my film and he wanted to get to know me and stuff like that. And then 2 weeks later, they pulled the trigger, and we just kept building a great relationship, me and Coach Albert, and he's a really great guy. So, just knowing that he's got my back and stuff like that is really good.
We've heard from more and more recruits that are unable to go on visits and really meet with the athletic staff, but being able to get on campus and check that out. Can you just take through what the big takeaway was when you and your family were able just to even just step foot on campus, even though you weren't interacting with the football team?
Yeah, just able to get like a view of just really just picturing myself in that place. It's just really good just walking around. You can't really go in the buildings or anything, but at least you're around where you're going to be at for the next 4 years, and you get to just see what's around there and stuff like that. It was still a really good experience, and I feel like I got a lot of information just walking around and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. On the field, what role do they see you filling on that defense?
They see me coming off the edge, what I think I do the best, see me winning one-on-one matchups in the pass rush and stuff like that. They kind of picture me as a guy that's already on their roster already, which kind of stood out to me, named Chris Rumph. So, yeah, it's pretty good.
And what is it about Chris's game that they saw kind of similarities between?
Just how we move, just our mobility and stuff. We're just very athletic, how we play off the ball, how we're quick and stuff like that. Like they're saying like he wasn't the most heavy guy coming in and stuff like that, but he filled out and he was really mobile and he was really versatile and stuff like that, and it really helped him.
Mm-hmm. Obviously, Duke has some pretty high academics as well, and I know that was important to you. What would you want to potentially study or pursue a career in once you hang the cleats up?
I've been thinking just being around, the football business all of my life, my dad being in and stuff, kind of like on like the marketing side, kind of the business side. I kind of like want to do something like on the operation side of the football stuff, or like on the front office side of it. That's kind of something that's always interested me, or just being a sports agent, being like, just in the NFL, just something that's connected to the NFL, just because I've been around it and seen what it's like. It's just always interested me just growing up.
That being said, your dad, what sort of advice did he give you throughout this process as you were navigating your recruitment?
He really said just go to the school that loves you the most, and you can just play anywhere, everywhere. It's 100-yard field, and he's just what's really big to me is just he's been telling me that I was way better than him when he was coming out of high school, and he's just been telling me that, and that's kind of gave me confidence as well. So just telling me, take my time, find the right place through this whole process and stuff, but he's really harping that there's 100-yard field everywhere and you can go anywhere to play.
You've been one of the big parts of Arcadia's resurgence, and getting back to the level that they may not have had the past couple of years, but you guys are certainly on the come up the past couple of seasons. How has this Arcadia community, the Coach Taylor staff as well as Coach Miller's staff, been able to support you as you navigate this?
They've been a big support. Not just the Arcadia family. I really struggled just coming in from Charlotte, North Carolina, moving all the way from Phoenix, Arizona. It's a big move. It's cross country. I kind of felt lonely at that time, and just the Arcadia family, the coaches, everything, they've just been so supportive ever since I've got here, ever since I've just started getting offers, ever since I stepped on the field. Everybody's just been so supportive to me, and I just thank them for that.
So now that you have your decision made, and senior year coming up, but what are you doing to work on your game, work on your game both physically and between the ears, to make sure that once you get to Duke, you can hit the ground running?
Yeah, I'm staying sharp. I've been going over a lot of film lately, just practicing, because outside linebacker, playing off the ball, that's a new position to me. But also, I've been watching Von Miller a lot because he tends to cover off the edge more and come off the edge as well. So I've been watching him, and I've just been in the weight room a lot, just been trying to get bigger. I've been up about 10 pounds since last season, so that's a good thing. But also trying to stay active as well with my agility and being out on the field, getting field work. So it's pretty good that we're out on the field, so I'm staying active with that as well.
And Trey, as my last question, just what can Duke fans expect from you over the next couple of years?
A whole lot of sacks. I can tell you that. A whole lot.
Awesome. Simple as that for Trey Brown. Thanks so much for tuning in to the Recruiting Roundup. I'm Jordan Ham, and that is Trey Brown, your newest Duke Blue Devil.